Hey guys, so today we have a new video here on this wonderful Sunday, and I want to talk about a little thing. Seems like we can get a new bad boy from HTC coming up in this fall with the next iPhone and probably the next Galaxy Note phone. And it is a probably Galaxy Note competitor, and it's BGR that's saying that they know what Verizon's gonna launch, what kind of phones that they are gonna unveil this year and then under this fall and everything, that they're gonna have a new like Motorola phone, a Motorola Razr HD phone that's gonna come with a better screen and some cool small updates like that. I'm really looking forward to buy the next like Razr or Motorola phone. I've never actually owned a Motorola phone, but I do know that this I'm not sure what it's called this, but there's a very thin Motorola phone out right now, and then there's also this like Droid Razr Max. And I'm not quite sure if it's available right now where I live, but it would be so cool to buy a phone and try out the battery on that one that has like 3,300 milliamps, and then that you also have one of the thinnest phones out there. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and buy the next ultra high-end phone that's gonna come out, and I'm not sure when that's going to be. But we have a new thing here that PGR is saying that HTC is gonna launch in this fall a Galaxy Note competitor that's gonna kind of come with 50% better performance than the HTC One S, because it's gonna come, instead of a dual core Krait CPU, it's gonna have a quad core Krait CPU. And if you don't remember, the HTC One S is running on a dual core CPU versus the HTC One X, which costs a little bit more money, but you get quad core. But the thing with this HTC One S that's dual core is that it's running on this like new Snapdragon S4 Qualcomm like chipset, and the thing is that it performs extremely good. I think it wasn't that like based on Cortex A15 or something, but I mean, if they're saying that it's going to be quad core Krait this fall, that would mean that I think that would be around the 50% better performance that you would get on an HTC One S. And it seems like this device could need it, because if they were going to launch their HTC, or I mean their Samsung Galaxy Note competitor, it seems like it could come with this 5-inch display, 1080p HD resolution. Now, there's one thing I want to say about this first. We know that BGR said that they knew the Galaxy S3 specs, and they've been saying that the Galaxy S3 is going to have a 1080p displays and all those things. And I've said that I believe that they are true, because they were writing it like they really did know about what's gonna come out. They didn't say that it's gonna have 12 megapixel camera. That's gonna have this 8 megapixel camera, and that's fine. That sounds very legit. But if it turns out here on May the 3rd that BGR was kind of like a lying bitch, if they only, or I mean only, but if the Galaxy S3 is gonna come out with a 720p display only, or not actually only, but I mean only if you compare about what they said over here, then I'm gonna say F you. Fuck you, BGR. I mean, don't. I'm probably not gonna use that source anymore, or I mean, I'm probably not gonna rely with them as much. I don't remember what they were saying about the next iPhone. If they had like an exclusive report about that as well, that the next iPhone is gonna have a 4-inch display and everything. I don't think that they had that, but if they had, then that's kind of like a failure. But we're gonna see here if it turns out to be true. And also that this quad-core Krait CPU would come with a better GPU, this Adreno new 320 GPU, and also that will come with HTC's latest Sense 5. It would be really fun to get a Galaxy Note competitor. We have the LG Optimus View coming up here that should be kind of like a bigger, I don't think a bigger LG Optimus Force. I don't think it's gonna come with a quad-core CPU. I don't remember in my head, but I don't think that was the case. But I really want to pick up the LG Optimus View, even though it's a little bit wider and a little bit smaller in the screen. And I think that when you hold the devices, the Galaxy Note's gonna feel better. But I want to give LG another chance in my life. I'm probably gonna go ahead and pick up the LG Optimus 4X, which should be available here in around mid-May to late May. I saw in the beginning that it was gonna come out like in the beginning of May, but then it's been delayed. What else? What else? I'm gonna probably compare that one against the LG Optimus 2X, which was the first dual-core smartphone. That was really horrible. I mean, it's one of the worst dual-core smartphones out right now. Let's hope that this LG Optimus 4X doesn't become the worst quad-core smartphone. It's gonna be fun to see how the camera is, and if it's gonna have software issues like the HTC One X had, or if it's gonna be better. We'll see about that. And so it could be three like major big phones coming out this year: Galaxy Note 2, and what else? LG Optimus View, and then a HTC One. I'm not sure if it's gonna be in the One series, but then it could be called like HTC One Big Fat Boy. Probably not One XL, because One XL is going to be like a US variant of the HTC One X, I think. But we will see. But are you looking forward to a big fat phone? Actually, I mean, if you ask me, I think that around 30 to 50% of the people out there that buy like new phones, I think that they would be able to have a 5-inch display, and I think that most people, like 30 to 50%, would get used to it after a week. So I think that this market for big smartphones is really gonna explode more and more. And that's fun. I mean, I think it's gonna be insanely huge market in the future. And I mean, people are buying bigger smartphones all the time, so that's why companies are continuing to do it. So it's gonna be fun to see what's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm just gonna end this video right now. Have a good day. Bye bye.